as Latinos, we need to have more empathy for the Cubans being wrongly deported, because no, we don't, okay? This is exactly what you wanted. Inadvertently, you voted for this, all right? I'm reminded of that little jingle, I will vote for Donald Trump. And now that they're getting deported, I think, cógete a Donald Trump. You voted yourselves out. You voted your family members out by voting him in. You thought that it was only going to be los negritos, the ones that look like me that were going to be, deported, okay? And no, see, I know a Cuban guy. I knew a Cuban guy up until last week. His name was Usnavi. And if you know Cubans, there's always one of them named Usnavi. When your name is literally spelled out U.S. Navy and you have U.S. agents cuffing you, y tú estás, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Que te vas pa'l carajo ahora, eh? And this dude was a janitor, but janitor in New Jersey, you can make a lot of money. He had a pickup truck. Él tenía su banderita gringa, tú me entiendes. He was very proud to be an American. Come to find out que te enviaron pa' Cuba de nuevo. It's hilarious, and at the same time, it's upsetting. I've always gotten along con los que no son niega raza. The people that are Latin, Caribbean, that don't deny their blackness. ¿Por qué? Because our ancestors over here in this country used to hang together. You understand? Julio Roldan, 1970. Look it up. The information's out there, all right? Cubans, you got that movie Scarface, and it just put you on another fucking roller coaster of a ride in your mind. ¿Te creía que the world is yours, chico? No, it's not. And by the way, Al Pacino ruined that movie, and he ruined Carlito Way playing a Puerto Rican. And it wasn't me, by the way. I did not see Usnavi and say 1-800-YELLOW, 1-800 make the drinks cold. It wasn't me. It just so happened to happen that someone in his workplace didn't like him. They ratted him out. They got him at work, okay? That's crazy. It's insane, porque he thought that they were only going to get the ones that didn't work. Motherfucker, they coming after you because it's easier to find the ones that are working than the ones that are not working. When people are at work, you don't know where the fuck they at, okay? But when people are at work, it's easy to find them. Así que te cogieron. And I went to kindergarten, and I'm sure most of us did, and I was always taught that the color orange meant danger. Cuidado, por ahí viene algo. Green meant go, ¿verdad? Pero since forever, orange has always meant stop, drop, precaution, mira para los lados, something's happening. So I would never vote orange. It could be another orange person that goes up and they want me to vote. No way, you orange, bro. I don't trust the color orange. That's the sign of a penitentiary. They put them in orange so that you can see them coming from a mile away. This his skin is telling you que viene por ahí, va a ser algo malo. Y como quiera la gente, no, ese es el mío. Cubans think that is family member. Like, oh yeah, ese es primo mío, puede ser el trompa ese. Váyanse al carajo, choco de pendejo. And by the way, you didn't see the writing on the wall? Like, you coming from a country where shit like this has happened, you didn't see like, oh yeah, this looks familiar. No, hay que ser pendejo, man.
What do you mean y'all thought we were immigrants? Y'all thought black people, black Americans, African Americans, blacks, us, were immigrants. The hardest lessons, clearly, it's going to take me a long time to learn and figure out, is that other people just don't know what I know. I assume that a lot of people know what I know. That's why y'all keep saying that, huh? That makes sense, I guess. That we're next. Y'all think, what? How do y'all not know how long we've been a part of this country? Black people fought in the Crispus Attucks. Did everybody not, at my little church, every Black History Month, there was this huge thing. I'll never forget when I came to my grandma's house. It was a huge package, and it was all of these cards. They were ABC cards, but on every card, letter of the alphabet, and an important person from Black history. And that was what we did all February at Sunday school. Like, we learned those cards. We would have to, and then we'd line up at like the Black History program, and we'd have to read them out loud. So I guess I just assumed, oh my God.
He wants to keep helping Latinos in the U.S. Let's do things the right way, and let's keep growing. Let's keep growing as a family, and let's make America great again.
Necesitamos a Trump. Let's make America great again.
A lot of Latinos, we stand strong next to President Trump. Let's make America great again. Let's go.
I'm just happy we in good hands. I know this 4 years is going to be one hell of a run. I know he's going to do a lot of great things for the whole Spanish community. Especially, we're going to make America great again.
I'm glad I gave that vote to Mr. Trump, and me and Anuel AA are here supporting. Que viva Puerto Rico, and let's make America great again.
Congratulations, President Trump.
We need you. We need you back, right?
Do you know who they are? Do you know who the hell they are? Come up here, just fast, fellas, come on. Because I don't know if these people know who the hell you are.
but it's good for the Puerto Rican vote.
Nikki Jam, do you know Nikki? She's hot.
Do you know who is starting to come across my FYP that is totally pissing me off? It's not maggots. Well, it is the maggots. They're a piece of shit and they're dumb as hell. They piss me off every day. But it is this whole group of the Latinos that went and voted for Donald Trump. I guess you could say they fucked around and found out, and they went and voted for a man that we told them do not vote for. They went and voted for the man that said he is going to do exactly what he is doing, and they want sympathy from us? I don't care. I don't care at all. Fuck you, and I hope you get deported.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. So guys, majority of white Americans, those are the MAGA people, and also Latinos, they went ahead and voted for deportation, and also majority of them, they voted against their own interest. Right now we are seeing the people who are really being deported, they are Latinos people, and in this video we are going to see the Latinos, they are coming out and realize that black Americans, they are not being deported. So kindly guys, I want you to watch this video till the end, then I'll be back with more comment. All credits goes to the original creator of the video. I'm your host, Dash Lifestyle.
Hey guys, quick observation. I think I found another piece of the puzzle when it comes to trying to figure out why the Latinos voted against their own interests. Latinos, Hispanics, all of them. I've been hearing these reports come in that the Latino Hispanic community actually believed that African Americans, us, were immigrants, and that all of this immigrant mass deportation of the immigrants, they were thinking, since we were the immigrants, that we would be the ones deported. Now, my first question is, how the hell did y'all come up with that African Americans are immigrants? We're not immigrants. We didn't come here on our own. We didn't cross any border on our own. We didn't do that. Excuse me. We were stolen. We were bought here. We were brought here. We are not immigrants. Because we were brought here and then our ancestors procreated, we are citizens. We've been in this country long enough that we are citizens. The immigrant status does not apply to us. And because you guys were so uneducated, and I don't know who you were listening to, but you believe anything when it comes to black people. Your anti-blackness egged you on to believe this foolery, that we're immigrants. Not once has African Americans been described as immigrants. Who told y'all that? And why the hell are you stupid enough to take their word? All you had to do was Google. Bam, right there, there's your answer. But it's been reported a lot of them really and truly honestly felt that way, and they thought we were the immigrants they were talking about. And because they have no love lost for us, they were cool with that. Yeah, I'm down with that. That's why that 68 or 78% of Latinos in Florida, that's why over 50% of the entire community voted for Trump, because they thought they were giving us the boot. We've been here a hell of a lot longer than they are, and they come here with the arrogance to think that they could help put us out. I have no empathy, sympathy, compassion, consideration, zilch, none, nada. It is now being proven, and even your own people are coming out snitching on y'all how y'all truly feel about the African American race. So now I'm gonna put it to you like this: if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Please go ahead and free yourself. Quit running around here acting like y'all some kind of way cool with us, or thinking we should band together now that y'all ass is in the sling. No, no, no. Keep that same energy. What you thought you were putting on us, you were actually putting on yourself. So I'm going to need you to keep that energy. We don't need anything else from you. We've got what we need. We know how you feel. We've heard your people testify how you were raised, how you were groomed to hate black people, to feel you were better than black people. And we do not forget the fact that you want to be so close to the white people. And you thought voting Republican would make them accept you, make y'all seem white. And it didn't. Because it don't matter what your skin look like. What you have not learned about the Caucasian race is that 1% of African American blood in you makes you African American. And that wasn't the term they were using when they came up with that. Just so that you know. So it doesn't matter how you look. Because there's a bunch of us out there can pass just like you can. But the minute your heritage, the minute your DNA is discovered, baby, you back on the heat. So y'all learn the lesson the hard way. And for the record, no, sweetie, African Americans are not immigrants. Never have been, never will be. So that deportation stuff, that don't apply to us. See, we were the people here that helped you get here. Because without Amendment 14, you wouldn't be here. But you know, y'all always love. You always love to kill the goose with the golden egg, so to speak. When you just did that. We were your best allies. We were the closest thing you would ever find to a real friend in this country. But y'all sold yourselves out trying to sell us out. So, happy selling. Alright? And happy Friday. And before I get out of here, I got one last question. Since y'all know we are not immigrants, is it great again yet? Asking for a friend. Happy Friday.
Man, stop trying to convince these people that we need to stand together and all that. They ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. They've been betrayed so many times, bro. 1877, after federal troops pulled out of the South, bro. Betrayed. 40 acres and a mule, betrayed. You feel me? Jim Crow, betrayed. Redlining, betrayed. Every promise that this country has made to them has been a false promise. And now we need y'all to stand with us while we march. Leave them people alone. They ain't trying to hear that shit. They ain't trying to hear that shit. Because they know how prevalent racism is in our community. And they know how y'all talk about them when they ain't in the room. And they know that now y'all got y'all N-word wake up. Didn't y'all? Y'all got that Paul Mooney N-word wake up call. And now y'all want to scream unity and solidarity. Nah, bro. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. The people that have been working together will continue to work together. The people that have empathy for your plight and your situation will continue to have empathy for your plight and situation. But don't try to convince people to come join your side. Like, oh, it's always been. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They're trying to survive their damn self. They're trying to figure out how this man is about to get rid of the 13th and 14th Amendment and strip them of citizenship. What, you don't think they know what time it is? They got to deal with their own shit. I'm just saying, I see a lot of videos where people are like trying to convince, Black Americans that they need to stand side by side with Black and brown unity, but when it's something that doesn't benefit us, we ain't screaming that shit. Yeah, get mad. Go ahead. You know I'm fucking right.
I'm doing a Dear Black People series from a Latino because there's a lot of quiet stuff that needs to be said out loud about Latinos concerning blackness. So I'm gonna break this up into different little parts, but just to keep it short. But the most important thing that I need black people to understand is that the level of retardation that Latinos have going on in their own community definitely outmatches yours in the way that, yes, Latino culture is racist by nature. And so it's not just a racism thing against you, it's a racism against ourselves. And we do ourselves worse than we do y'all. It's like this. I want you to imagine that in your community, light skins actually made an actual effort to keep dark skins down on purpose.
So recently they did a focus group where they invited several Latinos. All these Latinos voted for Trump, and they stated that they regret their votes for Trump because of the economy and mass deportations, which was Trump. Trump was really transparent on these particular issues. He'd been running on border security for over half a decade. He'd been running on tariffs and who could use which bathroom and who could play in whose sports. So there's no possible way you could really have voters remorse when Trump was completely transparent. I just find it interesting that this study comes out after Trump took funding from this grant for Hispanics, and redirected those funds to HBCUs. This is very telling, and they go on and say that if it was a do-over, they still wouldn't vote for Kamala. They'll vote for a third party or stay home. How Mano say it? Hi haters, remember that song?
If you have watched that video and you have seen how Latinos people, they are really furious, and also majority of them, they've come out and learned that black Americans, they are not being deported. And you know, majority of Latinos people, they join the MAGA people, they join these MAGA people to vote for this administration, knowing that the Latinos people, they will not be deported, or they will be safe in Americas. And also these people, they went ahead and see their color. Those saw their color, it is more brown, it is not more black. So they thought that the white people, they will accept them and they will take them as white people in America. But it has turned out that right now these people, they are really furious because we have been seeing these Latinos, their families, their spouse, they have been deported. And after them seeing how their families member, how their spouse, they are being deported, they have come out and realized that black people, they are not being deported. And also they are now turning to each other and asking questions, why are black people not deported? And also these people, they feel like they are being betrayed because they supported this administration knowing that they will be safe in America. Their status in America won't be touched. But right now we have been seeing how ICE, it is raiding in their community, how ICE, it is deporting it is deporting their friends and their family. It has really made them to be angry with this administration. And also right now, majority of them, they are regretting for voting for this administration. But I remember black Americans, they came out and warned these Latinos not to vote for this administration, but these Latinos, they didn't listen. They thought that because of their color, it is more brown, they will look like white people. So right now they are realizing that they are not white. You can imagine wanting to be white, but the white people, they are coming out and telling you, no, you are not white. All we wanted, it is you, it is your vote. So right now, majority of Latinos, they are having a rude awakening. So I want to read some of the comment here and see what people they have come out and say in the comment section, especially the black people. And also guys, if you have you can also share your thought on the comment section. Let us try to educate these Latino people and telling them that if they are not white, they are not white. You cannot just come out and see your color, it is more brown, then you started joining white people thinking that they will accept you. No, if you are not white, you are not white, you are black, and it is not good to betray your own race. These people right now, they are being deported, and also the people who needs to help them, it is black people, the black Americans, but the black Americans, they are now staying silent. They want these people to learn their lesson. If these people would come out and vote with black people, right now black people will be helping them because they also could help black Americans to vote for Kamala Harris, but instead these people, they went ahead and vote for and vote for with MAGA people. But right now, let them have their rude awakening. So let me just read some of the comments. He is saying that, to the Latinos who thought we were immigrant, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. So the Latinos also, they thought that black Americans, they are immigrant, but these people, they don't know the history of black people in America. If the Latinos, they could know the real history of black Americans, they wouldn't try to vote for deportation. They wouldn't try to vote to punish black Americans, because black Americans, they are the indigenous people in America. Yeah, the white people, they found black Americans, and also the Indians in America. So the people who need the people need to leave the America, it is white folks, but not black Americans. And that's why you can see black people, they are not being deported in America. Yeah, black Americans, they are not being deported, simply because also the government knows, these white folks know the indigenous people, they are black people, and it is very hard to deport them. This one saying that, minding my black business. This one saying that, I just couldn't believe that they thought they were white. Exactly. These people, they thought they were white because of their color. It is more brown. So they thought they were white and they will not be touched in America. So this one saying that, foundation black Americans, we are eating popcorn and resting. So this one saying that, yeah, right now, black Americans, they are eating popcorns and resting. They are now watching and seeing how these people, how the Latinos, they are really suffering in America right now. This was saying that, where the hell did they think the black Americans were from? Blackanda. This one is saying that, they are why are they so concerned with white African? This one is saying that, why are they so concerned with white African Americans? They should have put that energy into learning the history of this country. This one saying that, the 14th Amendment was written specifically for African Americans. People can't be that ignorant. This was saying that, some were brought here, majority of us were already here. Exactly. So some of the black people were brought during the slavery, but majority of black people, they were in America before even the white people came in America. So this one saying that, the Latinos people were not betrayed. He told them what he planned to do. They just didn't listen. Betrayal is when you tell someone a promise and do something different. He never lied. Exactly. So this was saying that, this just proves how little Latinos know about US history and black Americans. Exactly. These people, they don't know the history of black Americans and the history of America. If they will know the history, these people, they couldn't try to go and vote for this administration. This was saying that, I am darkened skin Mexican, and when I tell you growing up I was called monkey, but burnt, dirty, etc. And it wasn't from white or black. It was from lighter skin Mexican. It's built into the culture. Colonization messed everyone head up. I never once thought black Americans were illegal. Not for 1 second. Black History Month was celebrated at my school growing up, so I was always aware of the history of our black brothers and sisters. Stop focusing on hate. Love to you all. This one saying that, they really thought black Americans were part of equation. How? This one saying that, stolen good can't be returned. This one saying that, imagine being a Latino or Latina that's educated in Florida but not being taught about the excellence of African descendants in America. Exactly. So this one is saying that no one wants to admit that we were brought over in chains until you are forced to admit that the very reason we can't be deported. Exactly. These people, they were brought in chain. Why are you now want to deport them? No, they cannot leave the country. This was saying that none of my ancestor of record maternal and fraternal 5 generation back have never spoken an African language. We were already here. You can see some of the black people, they were in America before this Christopher Columbus, who always say that he does cover America. This one saying that they thought well, the Italians were eventually seen as white. They forget the Italians are Europeans. Guess what? You are not. This one saying that we were in the country before it was a country. Exactly. Black Americans, they were in America even before it was a country. This one saying that I cannot believe they thought we black were immigrant in America. Sorry, this one is saying that we are the indigenous people. This one saying that some black people fought in the Revolutionary Wars against England. We been here. Exactly. Black Americans, they have been in American, and the people who actually need to leave America or being deported, it is white people. Yeah, it is white people. They're the ones who need to start deport themselves, because that country, it is not theirs. They stole the land. So kindly guys, you can also share your thought on the comment section. I'll be reading it in my next video. Thank you so much guys. Subscribe if you haven't liked this video, share and also comment. See you on my next one guys. Bye bye.